This week, we'll interview a theme park designer.
And we'll take you to Twirl Mania at Disney World.
Plus, the latest theme park news and more coming at you
right now.
This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, and all your vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Florida and California theme parks and attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Elisa.
And I'm Banks. All right, here it is. Spring issue. New issue of Orlando Attractions
so
Magazine.
Pretty and new. What have we got in there?
Well, first of all, let's take notice of the beautiful cover.
Oh, yeah.
And that gorgeous view of the Chinese theater without a hat. Mm-hmm. Love it. Old is new again. What we got story-wise, look at this.
Tomorrowland.
I love this photo of the Tomorrowland entrance. Shout out to Jack for taking that photo and letting us use that.
It's fabulous.
Beautiful. There's stuff about all the escape rooms that are popping up around Orlando, an excerpt from a book called Universal versus Disney. Lots of great stuff in here, so it's available in our app. Mm-hmm. You can get it digitally, or you can go to our website, attractionsmagazine.com, and subscribe and get this issue.
Sure.
All right, so what did you do this past week? You look like you got a little bit of a color to you.
Yep, I did. The Florida sun got to me once again. I went out on the boat over in Orlando, by the St. Johns River.
Okay.
So the sun definitely got the best of me, but it's okay.
Sunscreen, lots of sunscreen.
I know. You got to just apply and then reapply, and then when you think you've applied enough, you just got to do it again. Because holy cow. I also made reservations for the Be Our Guest breakfast.
Ooh, that's new. The breakfast part is new,
Yep, they
right?
just opened up reservations the other day, so I just
How
got
far
one
advanced are they?
It goes a few months out. I got it for April 9th.
Okay.
So yeah, the week, like this week, is you pretty much can't get it anymore.
Yeah.
But if you go a little farther in advance.
Good tip.
Yeah.
Very good. I would love to check that out. I'd love to, because they have some good food offerings, so I'd like to see what they have for breakfast. You have to let us know.
Okay, I will.
All right, let's get going with the news in the queue, shall we? First up this week, speaking of new food offerings, a new character dinner is now available at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
The Tusker House restaurant is offering a new character-filled dinner with Donald and Daisy Duck and their friends.
Donald's Safari Dinner offers you the opportunity to meet characters while enjoying an all-you-can-eat dinner with an African touch.
The restaurant will continue to also feature Disney characters at breakfast and lunch, too.
I've been there for the breakfast, the character breakfast. They got a good buffet there, so a buffet dinner, heck yeah, I'm all for this.
I know. I do love me a good character dinner, and a buffet style, all about it. I just went to Garden Grill last night, and I just love it. I love it so much. I love the all you can eat and the characters coming by. I'm so excited. I haven't been to Tusker House with the characters yet. So.
It's great, and it's in that little corner in Harambe near the Festival Theater, and it's any way to be able to keep guests into Animal Kingdom later in the day. Good in my opinion. That park is, if you ever get the chance to experience it at night, park is so beautiful. I can't wait for all the nighttime stuff coming up.
Absolutely. Also in Disney restaurant news, the Dole Whip and Citrus Swirl have switched places in Adventureland at Magic Kingdom.
Aloha Isle Refreshments and the Sunshine Tree Terrace have swapped places. The menu for Aloha Isle is still the same, but Sunshine's menu has received a few cuts. For fans of the Citrus Swirl and Dole Whip, never fear, both locations still offer their signature snacks.
So far, the Sunshine Tree mascot Orange Bird is missing, but the Disney Parks blog confirmed he will be back in a few weeks.
I love me some Orange Bird. All right, so here we go.
Side
This
are
is
you on?
this is always the big debate. Citrus Swirl or Dole Whip?
I'm a Dole Whip girl.
See, I'm a Citrus Swirl
Well,
guy.
I don't know if we can be friends.
Yeah, I know. The show's over. I'm sorry.
Goodbye. No,
Oh.
yep. It's fine. We'll get through it.
I think this is actually a very smart move because Aloha, of the two restaurants, Aloha was always the most popular. And for its location right there, that small little kiosk in such a small section of Adventureland, the line was always so backed up. So to be able to put it in a bigger space with a bigger place for people to line up, I think it was a very smart move.
And it's not affecting like you can go any day and still get it. It's not closing
It happened
down.
right overnight.
It's just right overnight. It's done. It's switched. You can still get it, which is great because pretty much almost every time I go to Magic Kingdom, I have to go and get a Dole Whip.
And I have to go and get a citrus swirl. So
all right.
you gotta come on over. You gotta try it. You've had it, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I've had the Dole Whip.
All right.
So
The debate goes on.
all right. Finally, this week, registration has opened for the Brick Dash 5K at Legoland, Florida, supporting Winter Haven Hospital Foundation's Fund for Women and Children.
Formerly known as the Citrus Classic, the Brick Dash 5K Run and Fun Walk invites all ages to wind their way through Legoland, Florida on April 11th.
New this year is the Kids Half Mile for participants 12 and under.
Specially designed Lego trophies will be given to first, second, and third place runners of each age category, as well as to first place finishers for overall male and female, and for masters male and female. Every participant will receive a finisher prize, finisher medal, and a t-shirt.
Registration is available at active.com or by calling the Winter Haven Hospital Foundation.
Discounted admission to Legoland Florida Resort is offered to every Brick Dash participant for $30.
All these races have become so popular over the past several years, so I would love to be able to do this and do the Legoland race. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. If you don't know, this is the same weekend as MegaCon. So I'll be at MegaCon, unfortunately, this one. I'll have to miss out this year, but this is definitely an event I would love to participate in the future.
This is awesome. I love all the races that the parks do. I think it's fantastic. It's such a great cause, and you have fun, and getting to go to the park for a cheaper discount. I mean, it's such a great cause. Definitely do it if you can.
I hope I hope the medal's like made out of Legos.
Legos.
That'd be kind of
sure
cool.
it will be. Yeah.
I want a Lego medal.
Welcome to Hidden Mickey of the Week. In Disney's Animal Kingdom, along the Maharajah Jungle Trek, as you exit the temple ruins, turn to your immediate left to a large wall mural. Among the leaves is a dark green classic Mickey. It's about 9 feet above the ground and 1 foot from the bricks at the left side of the mural. And another, even darker green classic Mickey is further to the right on this same mural. It's above the running tiger, toward the left, and between 2 large, light green, fan-shaped leaves.
Banks, you do know that's not how batons are used, right?
What do you mean? This is an official baton from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Okay, well, I went to Twirl Mania at ESPN Wide World of Sports at Disney World, and I saw how it's really done.
Oh yeah? Well, can they do this?
No, that's actually not even close to what they do. Here, why don't you see for yourself? I'm here at Walt Disney World's ESPN Wide World of Sports. Today is the National Championship of Baton Twirling called Twirl Mania. Let's head inside. What exactly is Twirl Mania?
Twirl Mania is an event that we created over 20 years ago. It's our 20th anniversary, and it's a combination of soloists and twirlers from all around the world that come to compete under one roof at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. We have all ages from 0 to 6 all the way up to the senior Cs, and there's something for everyone to do here and compete and make new friends and just have a good time.
How many participants are here, and what does it mean for them to be able to come to Disney World and perform?
We have about 5,000 participants plus their families, and they make it a family trip because it's the most exciting place to be, especially from all the folks up in the north with the snowstorms, and they just love coming down here. Aside from meeting all their friends, they get to go to the parks and enjoy the fun at Disney and the excitement.
He's one of the baton twirling performers. He's gonna teach me a few moves now. I've never baton twirled before, so take it easy on me.
It's no problem. Okay, the basics of baton, it's like you always have to twirl from the center of the baton, and you always learn with your right hand first. You just told me you're a lefty, but we first have to learn with the right hand, and after you master the right hand, then everything you do with baton, you do it with the right and you do it with the left. But we're gonna start with the right. This is what we call a figure 8. The ball of the baton, which is the bigger end, and the tip of the baton, which is the small end, the ball goes under, and then when it comes here, it goes out like this. So you bring it this way, and then bring it up again. And then you go this way, and then you go that way. There you go that way. And then you go this way, and then you go that way. And then you go this way. There you go, and now you're twirling.
Oh, I feel so professional. This is great. I feel it.
Now we're gonna do it horizontally. So we go, this is the ball, and it's always going to stay on the up end. So we're gonna do it like swirl it, just so you're not gonna hit yourself, but just to prevent that, just stick your arm really and hold it tight, and you're just gonna go up and always keep the ball up, always keep it up. You see, it never goes down, it's always up. So just circle it, now hold it with just these two, and then just loose it, and there you go. Remember the metal? There you go, and just keep doing it, and now you're twirling. One of the other ones are the finger twirls.
Okay.
Hold your hand like this, and you're just gonna you're gonna pass it through your fingers. So one finger, and then you're gonna let it roll to the other finger, and then you're gonna let it roll to the other finger, and there you go.
Oh.
And it's the finger rolls. So other things twirlers do are rolls. This is very popular and very good to look when you're in a crowd or something. Rolls are when you're like not touching the baton rolls over your body and you're not touching it, you see? You're just gonna put it right here. Get your thumb closer to your hand, like get it close to your hand, like this. And you're just gonna let it roll, like just let it go and catch it on the other side. That's a basic roll. So you just do one and just let it roll. Under and go. There you go. Again, and go. Good. Now we're gonna do an elbow, which is the same thing. Put it here in your elbow. It's gonna like if you're gonna choke yourself, but not choke yourself. Just put it right here. And then you're gonna put the baton here, leaving a lot of space for it to roll. And then you're just gonna roll it over your elbow. And it's gonna go from here, and you catch it this way. Good, there you go. That was good.
All right, Joel, I think I got this. I'm ready to try it on my own.
So proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Gosh, thank you so much. They love me. They really love me. If you couldn't tell, that was obviously Joel. So Joel, how long have you been baton twirling?
Well, I've been twirling since I was probably 14 in Puerto Rico, but it wasn't until 2009 that I started doing competitive baton twirling, because in Puerto Rico it's more of the majorette thing, which is only parades and just simple things. But in 2009 I was discovered, you can say that, in a clinic by my coaches, and they decided, they saw something in me and they say, we want to train you, we want to give you the best teachers we can get you, and just get you to competitions in the States. So in 2010, I came to Twirl Mania for the first time, and it was a new world for me. I've never been competing in a huge gym with different twirlers from all around the States. And I was a very beginner twirler when I started, but I just kept pushing myself, and that was the 15th anniversary that year. And I'm proud to say that this year is the 20th anniversary, and I'm one of the top 5 finalists in the Twirl Mania Gold, which is the elite competition, which brings the best of the best of the country. So I'm just blessed to be part of this amazing organization and competition where just let you do all the tricks you want to do, and like it's the best sport. Like honestly, baton twirling is one of the best sports out there. So I can't wait for it to be in the Olympics.
As you can see, Twirl Mania is a huge event here at ESPN Wide World of Sports, but it's not the only thing happening. Even today, there was also a gymnastics and soccer tournament. So if you want, go to ESPN WWOS.com and check out the events while you're here.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
So I'm here with a special guest, Melody Matheny. She is an attractions freelance designer and owner of Slice Creative Network. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming. I want to get a little bit about your background in the attractions world. Where did you first start off? How did you get into this business?
I started off at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg. I grew up in Williamsburg, and I worked in the signage department there, so I was designing signs, and we ended up doing lots of props and painting work and things like that. And eventually, I transferred down here to Orlando to SeaWorld Orlando in their sign department. So my career just kind of flourished after that, and I became an art director there, doing the shows and events at SeaWorld full-time. And it just grew from there. And then I was working at Ripley's full-time and Idea Orlando full-time for several years. And eventually I decided to open my own freelance business, and I've been doing that ever since.
I want to get to that in a minute, but looking at your website, you got such an impressive resume. Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, Ripley's, all these sort of fun things, and it's all freelance design, right?
Yeah, it's all freelancing. Ever since I started freelancing, the doors kind of just opened, and everybody in town needs help with their projects. There's so much work and so many projects going on that sometimes their full-time staffs can't handle all the work, so they need to bring freelancers on to help.
Right.
And so yeah, every company's totally different to work for, and freelancing has been a really fun and interesting thing to do.
I know you have a lot of projects you're doing. I know some you can't really talk about what you've done, but what are some things that are out and guests view that they can see that you might have worked on?
Well, one of the most recent things that's been brought into reality is Pantopia at Busch Gardens, Tampa. I did all the signage there and lots of the graphics.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. And let's see. Oh, there was a cupcake shop that just opened at Disney Springs. The Aaron McKenna's Bakery. Yeah, I helped do some of the artwork for that space. And I've done lots of shows and events at SeaWorld, like I mentioned. Team Seafire Breakfast Adventure, the dolphin shows, signage and graphics for their theaters, and lots of props and signage all over that park.
Now, you mentioned Ripley's, and I've got a personal connection because I used to work there, and my fiance still works there now. What all have you done for them?
Well, I helped with the Orlando renovation that happened a couple of years ago.
I was working there when that happened.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I remember saying like, "Oh, this is great. We're getting a refresh. This is awesome."
Oh, I wish I'd met you then. Darn. Anyway, yeah, and I worked on the San Antonio Louis Tussauds waxworks there.
Okay.
They did a huge renovation a couple of years ago, and I designed and art directed the installation of all of that.
Very nice.
And yeah, it's looking a lot fresher and more modern, which is really cool.
So you talked about it a little earlier. You have your own company that you created called Slice Creative Network. Talk a little bit about what that entails.
Okay. SliceCreativeNetwork.com is an online network of local Central Florida creative freelancers who work in the attractions industry. And it's basically a great place for creative directors to come to find all the creative talent they might need to help with their attractions projects, such as we have graphic designers, we have illustrators, we have CAD designers, landscape architects, lighting designers. We have just a ton of different types of disciplines that we represent, and all of these people who we represent on the network are qualified and pre-approved, and they're all talented and available freelancers.
It's a very impressive website because I was searching through it, and I love it because there's so many things going on in Orlando creative-wise, from films to theater to theme park stuff. And I love the fact that you can go to this website and search exactly for some specific that you might need. So how long has this website been going on for?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, this is our 5th year, and we have many events throughout the year. And
what kind of events you got?
Oh, well, we just had a Tough Love portfolio review event, which was really fun.
Okay, what's Tough Love?
Oh, it's exactly how it sounds. You know, whenever you're getting your portfolio reviewed by anyone, everyone's always very nice with each other, and they tell each other the good things about the portfolio, but nobody ever says the things that maybe you need to change or remove or whatever. And so that whole event was about really getting your portfolio in shape and ready for presentation to creative directors.
It's all about that constructive criticism, basically.
Totally, yes.
I love that.
Yeah, it was great. It was a fun event, and everybody got a lot out of it.
What are you hoping to see in the future with Slice?
Oh gosh, just more and more events and helping more and more people. You know, we've had a lot of really great success stories with many of our freelancers who've found work, and Slice has changed the lives of a couple of people too, pretty dramatically, with getting them into the industry and keeping them working and allowing them to do what they love to do and fulfilling their dream, which is totally awesome. So my goal is to just help more people and hope that it can help people in additional ways.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's a congrats on the success of
Thanks.
Slice. It's a really wonderful service.
Thank
Want
you.
to end it, if you're watching the show, if you're watching this on Thursday or Friday this week here, the Entertainment Designers Forum is coming up at the Orlando Repertory Theater. You're going to be a panelist there. I'm going to be moderating it. So I feel like this is kind of like a warm-up, a pre-show to that.
This is good.
What's your history with the forum? I know it's run by Kim Grommel. He's part of Slice, right?
Yeah, Kim is a board member of Slice Creative Network and a very valuable, informative board member. He's a wonderful person. And he developed the forum as an homage to his one of his best friends, Stephanie Gerard, who battled cancer. And so the whole event is all about helping to raise funds for cancer, for the American Cancer Society.
And it's got a great auction too, lots of amazing theme park props and memorabilia. And then you also being able to sit down and just listen to these designers and people who've worked on things talk about their stories. It's really great. I can't wait.
I know Kim did a great thing, and he's raised so much money for cancer, and we hope that it'll just continue to be better and better every year, and he'll raise more and more money.
Well, if you're in town, definitely come and check it out. It's a great cause, and it's a wonderful event, and I can't wait to see you there, Melody.
I know.
Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
As much as you may want to ride Journey into Imagination with Figment during your trip to Disney, you really won't have to make a FastPass for it. Attractions like Figment, Mad Tea Party, or It's Tough to Be a Bug hardly ever reach over a 10-minute wait time. You only schedule 3 FastPasses prior to your visit to any one park each day, so choose wisely. Instead of the less popular attractions, you might want to skip the line at a more popular attraction such as Soarin', a meet and greet with Anna and Elsa, or Expedition Everest. It pays to do your homework. If you're not sure which one to choose, drop us a message and we'll set you straight.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
It is time for this week's calendar. First up, Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival continues this weekend with performances by Kenny Rogers on Saturday and Pentatonics on Sunday.
The Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot will have shows from En Vogue Friday through Sunday. Bands, Brew, and Barbecue at SeaWorld will feature Travis Tritt on Saturday and Larry the Cable Guy Get Her Done on Sunday. And finally, Mardi Gras at Universal will happen 3 nights this weekend with Becky G on Friday, Yandel Saturday, and the B-52s Sunday. Remember, you can subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on these events and more. And now we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com. And thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com. Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each week on iTunes, YouTube, O-Town on Roku, and Bright House Channel 999. You can also visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week, and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we're now also on Snapchat at AttractionsMag. And you'll want to subscribe to the magazine itself. Our spring issue, like we talked about, is available now in print or digital. You won't want to miss our stories on Tomorrowland, the creation of Islands of Adventure. I wanted to say Adventure Island. We were just there. No, Islands of Adventure, Orlando's escape rooms, and much more. It's going to be a good issue. Indeed. All right, so next week we're going to be back over at Theme Park Connection. Awesome. So if you're in town, you want to come by,
We'll be there at 10:30. Feel free to, we love meeting you, meeting any fans of the show, so come on out and see us there in person.
For sure. Theme Park Connection is also going to be doing an online auction in the near future, so we'll be talking about that. More details to come. They're going to be selling a lot of really awesome memorabilia.
I can't wait to see what that's all about, so we'll find that out next week.
Definitely. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, be sure to visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all, have fun! Huh?
Wow!
Whoa, I don't know where that came from.
Secret blooper of the week.
So if you'd like, you can check out WWO ESPN. Hardly ever reach over a 10-minute wait time. You only schedule...
It's still moving.
We're doing so good.
I was like, you silly magazine. Hardly ever reach over a 10-minute wait time. You